So I finally got to play a game that I've wanted to for years. It's been in my collection. It's been on what I call... Nope. It's been what I call a game of shame. It's a game that I have not played, but I have purchased, and I've even purchased an expansion for it without having played it. And that game is Xia, Legends of a Drift System, originally published in 2014. I bought it in 2016. This is designed by Cody Miller. He self-published it through Kickstarter back then. Art was also by him and Steve, quote-unquote, Cool Hand Tyler, because I don't think Cool Hand is actually his birth-given middle name. And your boy, Peter Woken, who I did not know did any artwork on this game.
My boy.
Your boy.
My boy.
And then, like I was saying, self-published by Far Off Games, which was basically just Cody Miller. And this is like the perfect Kickstarter type game. This dude had this idea, spent so much effort designing it, and put it out, and people accepted it into their homes by giving him thousands of dollars. And this game is absolutely fun to play. This is a space sandbox game, and you win by getting X amount of points. It depends how long you would want to play. We played a 10-point game, and it took us probably about 2 hours with a 3-player game. But you're essentially just flying around these pre-painted ships around a board, and you could be a pirate by killing other people. You could be a trader by buying goods and selling goods for a profit. You can go on missions. You can go exploring. You can mine goods. You can do all these things, and you're exploring around. And this is the Ameritrash of all Ameritrash games for me, because there's a lot of dice chucking and rolling to see what happens, but it just creates great experiences. There's different types of things you interact with, like asteroids or planets or nebulas, things like that. And like if you run into a bunch of debris and you go into a space, you roll a d20. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, you're dead. Anything else, you're totally fine. So you're like, oh, this is totally easy. But it happened twice that we both just exploded and ran into some debris. And it's a hilarious moment, right? This is not a deep strategic game. It's a game where you just set it out. It's actually pretty easy to get into. There are a lot of rules, but once you start playing, it just kind of makes sense. But it is kind of intimidating at first to teach and play this game. I absolutely loved it. The friends I played it with enjoyed it as well. I want to play this game more and more and just kind of enjoy myself while playing with it. The ships are fun. They're pre-painted. You can buy better ships. There's 3 levels of ships, and they get bigger as you buy them. There's an expansion that brings in other ships, that brings in asteroids and comets and other tiles and an economy board to kind of change the trading up a bit. And it's just fun. It's just kind of this quintessential idea of having a fun time around a table. You've played this game, right?
Yep, I did. And I think I would agree with the majority of your sentiment towards that game. I think I even said to you on Twitter that it was probably one of my most favorite 4X games.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't come out to the table often, but when I played it, it definitely made 4X. I think that game is what made me understand the joy of 4X so much.
Does it have all 4Xs?
Yeah, I think
Crap,
so.
I don't even know if I can name them. Extrapolate? Nope.
No.
Exonerate? Nope.
Oh my God.
What? Okay, there's Exterminate.
Exterminate, Explore.
Explore.
Yep.
ExxonMobil? Oh, what is it?
ExxonMobil? What the
Exterminate. Expand.
Yep, Expand and X-Trade.
That's so stupid.
I know, it is so dumb.
But Economy.
Yeah,
what is it? What's the fourth one?
I don't care. I don't know.
Anyway, it's got them all, and they're all fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that I just realized when you were describing Xia that I think it's going to blow your mind. All right, you ready?
Okay, all right. Yeah.
90% of what you described is Seafall.
What?
Yeah. Aside from the legacy components, like Seafall does exactly what you're talking about in this game.
So why do people not like Seafall?
I don't know, man.
Did you play
because
Seafall?
Yeah, I did. I played like 15 games of it.
Wow.
I would say, yeah, I would definitely say that if you re-listen back to what you said, like looking at a picture of Seafall, I think you'd be like, I think you could almost you could take it out.
That's
and
funny.
Yeah.
Did you like? I mean, which one did you like more?
I like Zaya more, man. It's
Because it's spaceships.
Well, okay. Because I think I was actually rereading some of this. I just think that Seafall maybe wasn't play tested enough. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard to say. I'm not gonna. I think that's just only based upon what I've read on the internet, which of course is the golden rule of everything, right? And is the one-stop shop of all truth that is to be said. It's hard to say, right? But really, in terms like in Seafall, again, it has that very similar aspect of like you can be this adventurer that goes out and explores and kind of starts raiding things and attacks other players, or you could like go and start selling goods and stuff like that. And what's really cool about Zaya 2 is that I think you level up in that game, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the ship can get better, a level 1, 2, or 3 ship.
No, I think you as a player can have different ranks, or is it like notoriety? Isn't it?
Yes, there are fame cards that come out from the point track, and you can get titles which give you abilities.
Right, exactly. So that's really cool too. But like I said, I really think that Zaya and Seafall have a lot in common, and I think Zaya does it better. And I'm now really excited for Zaya Legacy.
Wait, what? Oh, you're just making that up.
Yeah, I'm just making that up.
I got real excited real quick.
Also, but you're right though that so we had a quote unquote cheat sheet for this game, and I swear it was like in 2-point font to fit everything.
I know
on a single page.
I saw that file on BGG. It's just like this.
Oh, you
this
saw
isn't
that
a
file?
Cheat. Yeah, this isn't a cheat sheet. Like this needs to be printed on like a 24 by 36 poster in order for it to work.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I didn't teach every rule of the game. I taught things as they came up, and it can be done like that because it's not a game you take too seriously. You're flying a spaceship around and buying and selling things and shooting at each other. Like you can't take it that seriously. But what was fun is we played a 10-point game, and my buddy and I were at 7 points, so pretty close, and then our other buddy was at 5 points, and in like 2 turns he shot up and won the game. And it was just this great comeback story, and my buddy blew up a couple times just thinking he wouldn't. It was just fun. It was fun to see the board expand. It was fun to level up your ship. It's honestly, I kind of never want to play Merchants of Venus again.
Whoa, that is some spit hot fire with that. I know, statement.
And I love that game, but I don't know. Honestly, I do like the buying and selling in Merchants of Venus better. Merchants of Venus. Merchants of
Venus. I think there's something about the tile laying in that game and how you explore that is really easy and fun to do. Like there isn't anything too complicated, I think, with the movement and exploring that thing. And weirdly enough, I really liked how you needed to dock into a planet with like a port. So there's like a shield that was like surrounding the planet. And so you have to like kind of navigate like as if you were like really kind of coming in and, making communications with that planet to, dock and port in and stuff like that. That's really neat. It's just like there was something about that whole design of specifically that 1X of exploring that I really liked, because I think I really found myself doing that too. And it was like, there's like different places where there's, the asteroids, and there's like the different like nebulous clouds that you could expand and go into. And it was all pretty relatively simple and fun. Like they didn't like overcomplicate it at all. It's just it's like super easy and extremely thematic. That I don't feel there is that need for like super complexity to it all. So that I think Zaya nailed that big time. So,
and there's this idea of blind jumping, because if you explore normally, it'll end your movement. And so you're exploring on the end of the board, and it ends your movement, and you have to kind of spend more energy to move if you want. Or you can blind jump and just kind of see where you land on the new tile. And there's one tile that's just a giant star, the Zaya star itself. And if you land in it, you explode and you die. And the odds of that happening, there's only one of those tiles, and it happened in our game. And it was the happiest moment I've had in a long time.
We know that what's really funny about that too is like if there's a big giant Zaya star and like you don't see it until it's too late, it's just like, what kind of pilot are you?
You kind of deserve it at that point.
Yeah, at that point it's just like, oh, there's a big giant star in front of me. Let's just put this up to 10 and just shoot right through it.
One thing I love about this game are the what do they call the pieces you put on your board? The outfits. So there are different pieces you put on your little player board that represents your ships, and these outfits are the pieces of your ship, like your engines, your missiles, your shields,
Yep.
and something. Anyway, but these actually are Tetris style pieces that you're putting on your board, and they take up spots, and you're using action markers to activate those specific
Yep.
parts. Like if you want to move, you activate your engines. If you want to shoot, you activate your missiles. If you want to defend, you activate your shields, type thing. And it's just this really clever way of managing your energy and your ship itself. When you get a bigger or better ship, it's bigger, so it can hold more things. There's different levels of these pieces. It's just, man, I want to play this game again.
Is that like a little micro Galaxy Trucker going on in there?
No, because you don't really lose pieces. I mean,
Well,
if you
just
take
in terms
damage,
of like just building it, right?
oh yeah, sure,
You
sure.
like build
yeah.
like that's why I said micro Galaxy Trucker, not that it like encompasses the full game, but the whole aspect that you're kind of outfitting the ship with all these different Tetris pieces, and it doesn't take too much, but at least it gives that ship a little bit of personality to how
Yeah.
you would want to be able to see it fit. So, yeah.
Well, and it's clever because if you take damage and the damage goes on your outfits, that they become weaker. Each outfit correlates with a die, either like D6 all the way up to D20, but it subtracts one from the result, just kind of showing that it's been damaged. It's just it's super clever. It doesn't overcomplicate things like you're saying. I love it.
Saya.
Legends of a Drift System by Cody Miller.
Well, Far Off Games. Don't
Oh,
forget his publisher, Far Off Games.